The 1875 and 2075 Pro V Bass has been a major hit for bass and musky anglers alike. We showcased both of these boats in Lund's The Ultimate Fishing Experience show. Here, check it out.
Hey, I'm Mike Miller, host of Angler and Hunter Television, and I can proudly say I've run a Lund most of my professional career. Now, as a hardcore bass angler, Lund has two models that are just spectacular for bass fishermen. The 2075 Pro V Bass and the 1875 Pro V Bass, which is what I'm on board here. Now, this boat has been meticulously thought out for bass anglers. It has ample rod storage for up to 15 rods, and it holds full-length flipping sticks down to 6 foot, 5.5 foot finesse rods. Battery chargers are underneath here, your batteries are underneath here, everything's very accessible. Storage in this boat is second to none. Giant front compartments. As you can see, I've got this one jammed full, but you could put your kids in these things and no one would even know where they're hiding. The foot pedal is a recessed port there, so you don't get fatigued when you're running your trolling motor all day. Now, going to the back of this boat, it's available in single or dual consoles. And the model I have is obviously the bench seat, fold down middle seat, so if you want to step through, no problem. Now, the other model is the Pro V Bass XS, which has 2 pedestal seats and then 2 flip down seats, so you can seat up to 4 people in it. My favorite feature about the Pro V Bass, though, has got to be this tackle storage. When I'm in a tournament or I want quick access to my favorite lures, you can stack your boxes in here, quick access, throw them back in. That locks, and it's lockable, so no one can steal your stuff when your boat's unattended. And of course, for any tournament fishermen, a split live well that has recirc and a pump out feature. Now, to get the most performance out of this Lund, I put a 6-inch jack plate on it, which I mounted these arms to here, and I've got 8-foot talons on it. I like the 8-footers because they sit below the motor, and I like to sneak through culverts and bridges and overhangs and stuff like that. So having a low-profile boat lets me get into places, and having the setback on there lets me get on plane quick in shallow water and up to top speed real quick. So if you're a hardcore bass or musky angler, you got to check out the 2075 and 1875 Pro V Bass models. I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed. I got her. I got this fish. Finally, we came back. Oh, around the post. Get out of there. That's why I use braid. That's a porker. That's a good fish. Open that big old yapper ears. Gotcha. Oh, that's how you hook them right there. Man, I've been losing my mind today. Cold, rain, wind, getting in and out of these docks and watching fish lethargically come out and look at baits. That's a beat up old bruiser. Well, back into the water with you. Beautiful.
There are several reasons we bought this boat. In fact, last year we had a bass boat and a walleye boat. We actually had 2 boats. And so when we looked at this boat, we decided that we could do both out of it very easy. It's got the Pro V hull, so it handles big water very, very well. And yet it's still got the huge decks for bass fishing. The storage in this boat is unbelievable. In fact, they can fit in the storage, literally, and I can shut it. That's how big it is on the side. So we have the rod locker split up. We can put well over a dozen rods on the decks. We can put 15 rods in the rod locker, including a pump out on the live well. It's rated for a 250 horsepower motor. It's got a spot where you can put a hot foot if you want. This console here will actually pop out to even give you more room. As you see, we were able to put 2 talons on it. We have 2 12-foot talons on it. Mounted graph on the bow, of course, one on the flush mounted on the dash. So it's a great versatile boat. Like I said, we use it for walleye fishing a lot. And the neat thing about it is you got a bass boat, you can get out on the big water. We've never had a problem with it spearing a wave or anything like that. It stays on top really nice, so we really like it a lot.
Oh, there's a better fish. Yeah, that's a real good fish. Look at the belly on him. That is what we are looking for. I don't know. That is a real toad. We'll get her back real quick. Come here.
Okay, let's go.